Hi reception. Okay, so part of your literacy work today is to do your weekend news, like we normally would do it in our yellow books, wouldn't we? So now you can do it in your yellow books at home. Right, so I'm going to write weekend news, weekend. So I'm going to do the capital for my title, and then today's sound of the day is E, okay? E, see the B, week. I know it's a capital K. Week, end, weekend, weekend, news. Now I know that we have, it's hard to do the U sound, so I'm going to write it for you and you can use this to help you. News. And hear those sounds there. Weekend news. Now, I had a really nice weekend. I've been trying to get out all the time, doing lots of exercise, and I went for a walk. So yesterday I went for a walk. I'm gonna add more details to that. I'm gonna say yesterday I went for a long walk, because I actually did a really long walk, really, really far. Your legs would have been hurting, I'm sure. So I'm going to count those words. Yesterday, I went for a long walk. I got 7 words. Okay. Yesterday. Yesterday. Yes. I'm going to break this up because it's quite a long word. Yes. Y. S. So I'm going to have my capital letter. Y. Okay. Y. Good. Lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Remember, it stays in the grass. Good. Yes. And yes, today. Yes, today. So I've got yes. I need we call that sound a ladder and a hammer, but we're not there yet. But that's yesterday. A. Now we're going to use our phonics, the sound that we know, and we do actually know the A sound, don't we? We know a way of spelling the A sound, and it's fine to apply the knowledge that we have about A. We know a snail in the rain. So we could write it A like that, because that's what we know. That's the sound we've learned. Although grown-ups, I know we know A. That's the way you correctly spell it. Where we're working children is A. Okay. Yesterday, finger space. Remember, I've got to have a finger space or else it'll just be, you just don't know what. I won't be able to tell what my sentence says. Be just loads of letters. Yesterday, I. How do I write I? Now it's me, myself, I. It's not in the middle of a word, is it? Like IGH, I alight at night. So I must need capital. I is just a capital I. Good. That's the one I need, isn't it? Yesterday, I went. I think I'll fit that on. I'm going to try and write it here. Went. Now, don't let went trick you, because sometimes we don't hear all the sounds. Shall we stretch it? Went. And again. Went. So sometimes we don't hear that but we've got to listen carefully, because we don't want I wet. We just want I went. So don't let that trick you. Yesterday, I wiggle down, wiggle up, wiggle down, wiggle up. And tall, okay. Yesterday, I went for a walk. Now I'm going to say for a long walk, aren't I? Yesterday, I went for. Now I know or, for, or, hear those sounds, for, oh, I know that one, don't I? Does it go here? For, for, oh no, I know what I didn't do. Finger space. Cheeky Miss Campbell, don't forget you need your finger spaces or else it'll just be a big mixture of sounds. Yesterday I went for finger space, and now I decided to change it, didn't I? And I said long walk, so I was using a describing word to say that it wasn't just a walk, it was a long walk. Maybe you could do that in your writing, maybe make it even more impressive and even more details. Yeah? I went for a long walk. Long. Long. Can you stretch it for me? Long. Now the first sound is long. Up, tall, down the long leg. Good. Good. Super phonics. Long. Remember, goes in the ground. Okay. Yesterday I went for a long walk. Now I'm not going to squeeze walk in there. I'm going to write it under here. Walk. I went for a long walk. Now can you tell me what the first sound is in walk? Good. Wiggle down, wiggle up, wiggle down, wiggle up. Walk. Or. If I'm going to use my phonics, I'm going to listen to the sounds. Now it might be spelt correctly differently, but walk. I might choose arc. Walk. Now that would be me using my phonics, and children, that's great, that's fine to use that, but adults, we do know sometimes an a can sound a bit like an walk. Okay. So this is a spelling rule that the children are not aware of yet, but if we're going to sound it out, that's great to hear those sounds. Okay. I went for a long walk. And I've got my full stop. So Mrs. Roman will be proud of us. And great. Weekend news sorted. Now I look forward to hearing all those things you've been up to, and then I can't wait to see, maybe even as well as a sentence, I'd like a picture of what you've been doing this weekend. Okay. Take care, and I'll see you soon.